Hi, hi, hi. Welcome to today's Daily Divine, here to support our souls that are shining. My name's Lisa Lyle. This is my channel here on YouTube. A very warm welcome back home to all of you who have been traveling with me for a while, and a very warm welcome home to those of you who are new. If you would like your opportunity to win a free reading, a monthly forecast, all you need to do is be a subscriber of this channel and to engage in any of the content here on this channel. So any comments and all new subscriptions will get your name entered into a free reading giveaway. The next draw, I should just pick a date. Let me see. Let me look at the calendar here. And let's do October 31st. Okay, let's do that. On October 31st will be our next free reading giveaway, and that will take place during our live that day. So thank you to all who showed up here last night for our evening connection. It was a delight. It was like a old home week. It was a reunion with a lot of dear sisters who have been traveling with me, I'm sure, for many lifetimes and for many years in this lifetime. And I'm so grateful. So, how we all doing? How we all doing? It is the 10th of October as I connect here, and not those ones, these ones, and these ones. Just give me a sec. Sorry for my armpits. Sorry for my armpits. So last night we got a lot of confirmation in our live, and ultimately we are all alive at this time. We are all here at this time to draw down the essence of our eternal soul in the experience. And we received messages that we are to keep going on the path that our heart has chosen. And even though we may be feeling like really stretched to our limits, and many of us are physically, emotionally, and spiritually exhausted. And it seems like externally there is this continual bombardment of our senses and this continual need from the external forces that want to hold humanity back, this continual need to keep us terrified. And they amplify the terror with all kinds of their engineered ways, let's say. So let's just tune in today. Today at the JOB, we have we're having a tailgate potluck. So I've got some Swedish meatballs. I don't eat the things, but I've got them in the crock pot for the crew. We're supposed to wear our favorite jersey. So I was going to wear my son's hockey jersey. And as, God is a funny character, and as it would be, yes, it was a lovely gathering. Pamela, thank you so much for being here then and now, and really for an eternity, our souls traveling together, and we have been through it, have we not? I just do want you to know how grateful I am, though, for your presence in my life, Pamela. It was a gift to the human Lisa and my soul the day that we connected. And I believe we can thank your beautiful friend for that. So, yeah, anyways, as things would have it, I do know where my son's jerseys are, but they're buried in the back of the shed that is packed to the hilt. So the only jersey that is available for me to wear is called the Dirty Danes. And it's got a Great Dane on the front of it smoking a joint. That's his grown-up beer league jersey. So I don't think I'm participating in the jersey aspect of today. I'll bring food. I'll eat food. I'm not wearing a jersey. And, yeah, that's how it goes. So the first message that we get is this peace card. And it's the waxing crescent crescent. And again, it's a 28. And, last night we kept having this 28 energy. We had the beautiful Leanne Peters here from Temple of Balance, who is the creator of this deck, the Animal Kingdom Oracle cards. And she's got a number of other decks and books, and she's an amazing intuitive artist. And she was here live, but her card here is 28 as well. And the message is the Wheel of Fortune has turned in our favor. Yeah, how lucky we are, Pamela. As Frank used to say, I'm a lucky gal. Oh, well, he didn't say I was a lucky gal. He said he was a lucky guy. And I'm just saying I'm a lucky gal. And we are, look at this, we are so lucky because the wheel has turned in our favor. And it may take a little bit of time for us to kind of catch up with this new vibe, for us to actually settle into this massive space that we have created within our physical vessel through all the clearing, through all the tears, all the healing that we've done. And what we're being called to do right now is just to simply rest, to nest, to in every moment bring our peaceful presence to a situation, to really allow spirit. The message coming through last night was kissed by spirit. And we've all been kissed by spirit. We've all been gifted with the breath of God that moves through our bodies. And here we have the 2 energy again. This is the high priestess waking up, trusting our intuition. And how we do that is taking care of ourselves. I had to be a pioneer again this morning and boil pots of water and kettles of water to get a bit of a warm bath. I would have made an excellent pioneer. The only thing missing today was the need to make the fire to boil the water, but I did it. So all we're being asked to do is to rest within the purity of our heart and trust that as we do, we will gain clarity. And some silence is golden, is what I've just heard now. And we're being called to bring love into the situation. And this is the new moon in Aquarius. And last night, one of the messages we got from the Magdalene Oracle was the message of the universal Christ. And that love is our essence. And it truly is. And, we are so powerful when we set our heart mind to a desired outcome. So if we want to experience more peace in the world, we must bring more peace into our daily experience and bring love to any and all situations. And I really feel that there is a call for us to bring more love into our experience. Stop doubting ourselves, getting out of our head. One of the cards yesterday, again, from the Magdalene Oracle was the perception card. And our perception, all of us, our perception is formed from our experience. So based on what we experience, we perceive things to be a certain way. And if you were here last night, I was wearing a zebra onesie last night. And the message I received when I was guided to put that onesie on is it's not black or white. There's a lot of gray space, and we are living in the gray. And we are here to bring more playfulness to the gray area, because this is going to help us to learn, to surrender more fully to the divine. And we have a full moon coming up. When is our full moon? Let's see. When is our full moon? Let me see if I can find this for us. Full moon, October. So on October 17th, we have the Hunter's Moon. And it's being called a super moon again. So this full moon peaks on Thursday, October 17th at 7:26 a.m. So a week from today, a week from today. So it feels like we're being encouraged to use this week to create more peace in our life, and perhaps to create an energy, um, a, um, a growing energy of release, and really working with the hunter's moon. And when I'm hearing hunter's moon, I'm seeing like, set your eyes on your target, right? Set the eye of your heart on your target, and surrender to the divine, because the divine is here supporting our shine. Last night we had the presence of the guardian angels all around us, each of us with our own, of course. And I'm a firm believer that our angels work together, yours and mine, to bring us together so that we can support one another to shine in more. Oh, look at that. I left one card back. Let's see what it is. Believe in the impossible, a blue moon. And I'm hearing, have faith in the impossible. Be willing to see the lie in what you believe and what you hold dear. And perhaps a part of the release at this time is some of our beliefs, because, like perception, belief is formed based on our experience, what we've been through, what we've lived through, our family, our colleagues, our lovers, our partners, our all of it, the institutions that we get filtered through in this lifetime. We create beliefs. And so I'm really being guided to say, and those of you who have been here for a while know that I've been guided to point out that the word lie is in belief and believe. Lie is right there. So are our beliefs our own, first and foremost? Do I truly believe that? And is it actually true? Or am what I'm holding on to, this belief, is it actually a lie that doesn't support our ability to rise? And in fact, that is, um, I feel, true for all of us. We have held on to beliefs based on our socioeconomic status, our geographical location in the world. And honestly, with this current situation on Mother Earth, which is going to carry into 2025 and even 2026, humanity, HUE, you and I, are breaking free of the insanity of the patriarch, truly. And 90%, yes, yes. And there's so many mirror reflections. Hi, Felix, and welcome back. I'm so happy that you came back. You didn't throw the baby out with the bathwater, because I mentioned God, and I'm so grateful to see you here. Yes. And, like, so we're here to flip evil on its head. And we must be willing to see that for us to do this, we must live as um, as creation intended for us to live. And impossible, if we put an apostrophe between the I and the M, it says I'm possible, you're possible, our dreams are possible. So let us believe in that. And these blue moons, although they are rare, they're not as rare as we've been led to believe, because a blue moon, we had a blue moon with the second full moon in Capricorn, and I believe that was July. So a blue moon is when we have two full moons in the same calendar month or in the same sign. So we had a full moon in Capricorn at the 1st degree, and then we had a full moon in Capricorn at the 29th degree. So the second full moon in Cap was a blue moon. And, every time I connect with blue, not as only is it our communication chakra, our throat chakra, it's also Archangel Michael. Super blue moon. I know it was the Capricorn. Sometimes these, they keep calling all these moons super moons, and but yes, we have recently had a blue moon. And blue to me is that your voice Your gifts, your mission is a rare gift to this world, all of us, no exceptions to the rule. We are all here for great purpose, and it's our job in this time to clear through the perception, to clear through all the beliefs, to clear through everything that is in our way of our own conscious source. And we are all multidimensional beings guided by source, guided by our higher self, guided by our loved ones in spirit, guided by our angels, and guided by, ultimately it's our heart. We're guided by our heart because our heart isn't going to encourage us to go out there and trespass on another dear heart. Our heart isn't going to encourage us to go out there and cause harm on another. Absolutely not. So if you can't, if you don't have faith in, and the energy of creation, Mother, Father, God, Creator, Source, have faith in the goodness of your heart. That is because our heart is the gateway back to our understanding of all things. And humans, HUE, have caused such pain and trauma upon other humans for generations. Even the vision of our brother, the Christ, nailed to a cross. What in the heck kind of horrific vision is that for us to hold? It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. And so we are here to, everything we've been told, we are here, like Felix has written, live equals evil. It's just a mere reflection. Live doesn't equal evil. Evil is the mere reflection of live. So in order to flip the script, we must begin to live our life in our authentic power, in integrity, each and every hour. And yes, of course, we're going to slip up. We're going to make mistakes. Hey, Jen, welcome back. Hi. How are you doing? How are you doing? We're all in it, right? I'm going to write some names down here before I forget. So we're putting Felix in the basket first. Felix, I'm so glad you came back. Felix, Pamela, and Jen. And Jen. Hi. Jen, we've got a few Jens. Oh, we got another Jen in the house. Another Jen in the house. So we got Jen P and we got Jen D. Gen Z. Gen D. Okay. And then last night we had Mo and Leanne. Dawn is Mo. For those of you who are here and saying, no, there was no Mo here. That's Dawn. Leanne. All right. So we are here to flip scripts, and we are here to do great things. And if you don't believe in that, just keep coming here. I mean, last night, the confirmation that Spirit brought through, particularly at the end, was over the top and really overwhelming, because it's just, we doubt ourselves, right? We get caught up in, I have to say, it's beautiful. Since we've been here, I don't have TV. The only time I turn it on is to dance, put some YouTube on and dance. And, shake the blues away, shake the cobwebs away, all that kind of stuff. Yet we continue to doubt ourselves, right? We continue to doubt how tuned in we are. We continue to doubt the gift of our heart to this world. And if you're here, you are being called not to doubt in yourself, to begin to live your best life. Without going into too much detail, my dear father has had a number of health issues this year, including open heart surgery. Back in April, he had a cardiac arrest and was gone for 6 minutes, and saw the whole white light and all of this. And so since the time of his open heart surgery, there's been a number of issues that he's experienced, and he's thousands of miles away. So it's very challenging to not be able to help in a way that I would like to help. And speaking with him recently, one of the things that he mentioned, and this is a man in his late 70s, and he's always been very much on the go, on the go, on the go. And what he finds these days is that he feels very confined. And the longer that he spends inside the home space, the more fear is generated within him. And it's our own stuff, right? The more fear that is generated in him, and he doesn't even really want to go out there into the world. He's nervous. He's scared. And these are his words. And one doctor, a great doctor, actually said to him, go out there and live your life. You need to go out and live your life. And it keeps taking me back to Felix's comment about live. And this is how we combat evil. We don't kowtow to it. We're not confined by it. Us here are not third eye blind. We're very in tune, although we may doubt ourselves from time to time. This is what we're here to move beyond. We are preparing. Look at this. Again, we've got that 33 energy, the universal Christ. This is at 2112. This is what we are here to awaken. Every time I see that, it's like, 2112 or 1221 on my arm. But we are here to reawaken the universal Christ. It's funny that I mentioned this, the nailed to the cross image. This man that they nailed to the cross told us that we would do greater things than he did. And again, this is about a consciousness. This is not about a religion. I personally feel religion was created to enslave the human consciousness and to put a go between you and I and our source, whatever we believe that source is. Yes. And we are the peaceful warriors, the peaceful rainbow warriors of light. This just feels like a continuation of the harvest. Look at those beautiful grapes. And grapes are, I believe, a symbol of prosperity and plenty. And, what do we do? How do we show up for ourselves in the season of harvest? Do we go out there and harvest and give gratitude? Or are we like disbelieving that we grew this harvest? It's our birthright. So you're prepared. And if you don't feel prepared, take some time to continue to prepare, right? Get yourself ready. Drink more water, because like we said yesterday, many of us are feeling parched. I can't quench my thirst these days, and it feels like it's been for months. I cannot quench my thirst. And I drink literally, well, I was going to say all I drink is herbal tea and water, and yet for full transparency, I do enjoy a cup of Joe or two a day. And that's really, counterintuitive. I felt much better when I was starting my day with lemon water, and some baking soda. So we make choices, right? And it's like, how are we showing up for ourselves? I just want to light some Palo Santo for all of us here, just to clear the space between our beautiful hearts, right? And I want to ensure and ask that I'm a clear and pure channel to bring through messages from Source Divine. And look at it. I'm doing this at like almost the end of the video, where I would normally do it at the very beginning. So are we willing to go with the flow? Are we flexible when things aren't going our way? Can we be flexible? Can we still live our life without getting caught up in the evil at play? And, honestly, this planet is currently run by evil entities that seek to control human, H-U-E, kind, because they know how incredibly powerful we are beyond the mind. And so they play all kinds of mind games with us, right? Particularly those people who are glued to the tell-lie vision or tell-a-vision. There's no, I find in certain situations I have to hold my tongue a little in order to keep peace, because I really don't want any friction and controversy with people. And my beliefs, my understanding is beyond the scope of many, many, because I live in a world that is entirely spiritual. Everybody I see, every situation I see a spiritual battle playing out, a battle for our consciousness. And so the only way for us to win this battle is to journey deeper within our personal experience. Hope, helping other people every day. Yule, which is the solstice, which is 1221. 1221, what a day, what a day. It's a day I will never forget. It was, in fact, the worst day of my life in 2018. And yet it was always previous to that one of my favorite days of the year. And that excitement, that joy, that energy of the returning of the light is coming back from within my personal experience. And this feels like, well, first of all, it's a 38. 38. Gosh, Lisa, you're getting ahead of yourself. It's a 35, which comes to an 8. And we are in this universal 8 year. This year is all about you and I and the journey deeper inside. And everything externally is amping up because those who feel that they're in control know that they are losing control. Things are flipping, and that's why they're throwing everything at us. Storms the world has never seen before. Well, no, the heck, we haven't seen them before because we haven't had the weather manipulation that we've had. Oh, Felix, you're going to love this if you're still here. We haven't had the weather manipulation and mind control that is now like just permeating society. And you and I look like freaks of nature. And yet our tinfoil hats are turning into the crowns of knowledge, crowns of wisdom. We are reclaiming and restoring our birthright, and we are restoring what's the word they're trying to get me to find? I can't find it. We are restoring integrity on this planetary realm through righteousness. Righteousness is not like, oh, it's all about me. Look at me. I'm wonderful. Yes, I am. So are you. We all are. And yet it's about what is right and true for all of us, not just for some, not just based on the color of our skin, not just based on the one drop theory of ethnicity, none of that, not based on where we live. I feel the chosen ones are the ones who choose to acknowledge their light of the Most High that resides inside. And so, when I speak of God, when I speak of Christ, I am simply speaking of a consciousness that reminds us that is a mirror of who we are. And if we're not happy with what we see, or if we're angry at this consciousness, it's an opportunity for us to go deeper within, because this is our life. Soul Invictus, our life. Our light wants to come into our experience now. The whole entire purpose of this, I have to set this up a little better, get more light here. I need a ring light. That's what I need. I think it would make a big difference here. We are here, though, to call our light down, our soul light. And we really want our high heart to come online at this time. And in order for that to happen, we must sit in focused not focused anything, just in focused dedication to our spiritual essence, the essence that we all are, which is love unconditional. And yet very few of us have mastered the art of love unconditional. We still have lots of conditions on our love and, on others as well. So what is your life? Are you living your purpose? Do you feel empowered? And if not, this is a 14, which comes to a 5. 5 is the number of change. What can you change? You can't change other people. We can't change the demons that want to run the show. We can cleanse the demons, parasites, out of our own experience, out of our physical body. And now feels like a very great time for a parasite cleanse again. I do feel like tomorrow I will be starting again for another 21 days. And that's actually perfect. Maybe I should start today, actually. No, I can't. It's a tailgate party at work. But tomorrow, and 21 days will take me to November the 1st. So again, perhaps there's a cleanse you're being called to do. Perhaps there's a new routine you are being called to implement. Remember, it takes 21 days to make or break a habit. Look how freaking powerful this is. And I'm really feeling the beautiful masculines, such as Felix and our friend Milos, who is not here today. The divine masculine. Yeah, cup of Joe. Cheers, 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 Felix. But just before you go, have a listen, because it's energy like you, the beautiful masculine essence, curious, that really is supporting the feminine to rise, the feminine's ability to step into her role as a leader, as a teacher, as a healer in this lifetime. We are here to draw down the power of the sun into our experience through our solar plexus chakra. Oh, 2 cards fell out, so we're going to just stop there. Renewal. Yes, rest and renew. This is a 36, so it's a 9. Wrapping up a cycle, and to wrap up a karmic cycle, and most of us are here wrapping up karmic cycles because we are here to clear karma, to break beyond, break free of karma. Remember last night, our first card out was the liberation card. We are doing it. And as we do it, it's really important for us that we heed the advice. Yes. Heed the advice of our peaceful inner guide. And peace is powerful, right? That doesn't mean we don't stand up for ourselves, or that we're pushovers and we allow others to walk all over us and trample all over our heart. No. Peaceful and strong means standing up for ourselves, using our voice to speak our truth, using our voice to lift others up, using our voice for good, because our voice is medicine, right? Sound frequency is medicine. We are the medicine that the world needs at this time. We truly are the medicine. So, I wasn't even, I thought I was going to show you this card again, but then we have progression. So I feel like it's important for us to know that step by step, breath by breath, we are moving into, as Jennifer, we're transitioning into this 1,000 years of peace, thousands of years of peace for this planetary realm, for dear Gaia, bountiful and beautiful, life supportive, life sustaining, without all the manipulation and the engineering that has taken place in our skies, on the planet. It's enough. Stop supporting it. Don't give your energy to that. Give your energy to, I will own a farm by 2030 and be abundantly happy and prosperous. This is where we're heading. We are the bridge. We are the seeds of heaven on earth. And so know that each step you take, you are making progress. And this is a 43, which comes to a 7. So paying attention to your physical body. How is your physical body feeling? What is it that you're feeding your physical body? What is it that you are nourishing your mind with? Oh, okay. So, anyone want a card from the modern day Merlin Oracle? Magic and manifestation. Let me know. I'll give you a couple minutes here, and then we're going to call it a day. I'm going to take the doggos for a stroll. It's rather chilly here today. Yes, Jen. Okay, Jen's up first. Jen's up first. Again, if you were here last night, you know I just literally got these cards yesterday, cleared them, and prepared them for work with all of you. With that being said, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do that. I am now open for 2025, Gregorian 2025 yearly messages, which are month to month. I haven't put the monthly option online yet on the website, and I probably won't have time to do that for a few days. But it's $222. You get a minimum of 12 videos, more like 15 to 20. And they are energy forecasts for the upcoming calendar year. So if you're interested in that, please do visit my website. If you'd like to book a personal healing session with me, again, details are on, look at that, on the website. Jen, this is what was, anyways, I'm just going to show you. And what I'm hearing when I see this, be lie free. Okay. And this is a 4, which is my number for the angels. Many of you will know that. And what I'm feeling here, Jen, is that getting to the center, the purity of your heart, requires your ability to sit and be within the space, even if it's uncomfortable. Like as we're going through these massive shifts and changes, many of us are feeling uncomfortable, right? We haven't felt this before. No, of course we haven't. And so as you sit in the center, as you breathe into the purity of your heart, your truth, the truth of the essence of God that you are, the essence of the soul that you are, begins to permeate out into your experience via your unconditionally loving heart. And your heart is the place to start. Yes, the center of essence, the center of creation. So that's what we each are. We are the center of divine creation. And if we go back to this card, remember, surrender to the divine. We are all supported so much. And it's like, do we call on the support that we have? Because we usually look for support in the physical, right? Look around for support and help in our life. Yet many of us, very few of us actually ask for the help and support we need. We just look for it, right? And then we go, oh, it's not there. This is about you at this time calling on the support of your ancestors, our ancestors, your loved ones in spirit, your guides, your angels, and God of your understanding. There's 4 live viewers and 4 thumbs up. Angels surround you, Jen. So I'm really getting the message that your angels want you to begin this open dialogue with them. And it may not be like a dialogue like you and I would have. They're just asking you to speak to them as you would a lifelong friend, and trust that they are going to show up for you in really unexpected ways, is what I'm hearing. Unexpected magic. Right? Yes, that's what I love about this card too. And there's 8 points of light reflecting out. And so this is really reflective of the multidimensional essence of your soul that wants to come in and be a part of this experience now. And I'm feeling that thymus tapping may also be very helpful to you. So our thymus is our high heart. right? So it's another chakra we don't really talk much about. But tapping the thymus really begins to activate the life force energy that just with each breath moves through you and restores you on a cellular level. So be good to you, Jen. And they want me to show this card again. Sit in the center. So this this woman represents you sitting in the center there, just breathing it all in, being the peace within the storm. And when we see these massive storms in the world, engineered, yes, they are. When we see them, the eye of the storm, I guess they were saying the eye of this most recent Milton. Oh, good old Milty, eh? Where do they come up with these things? But as the center of that storm was really tight and really small, really concentrated. And I feel like this is a message to you and perhaps to all of us as well, to get right in there to the center and breathe in and out, and feel the essence, your essence, the essence of God's love just surrounding you in this beautiful bubble of light. Call on your angels, Jen. I trust that message resonated. Thank you so much for letting me connect and read. Anyone else here would like a card? Going once? Going twice? Anyone else want a card? Anyone else want a card before I wrap it up? I'm so happy to be in this new space and connecting with you. I'm beginning to feel born anew, I guess. I'm beginning to feel all the space that has been created, that is the soil ground for new growth, new seeds. Yes. Yes, the angels, they're always with us. They never ignore us. We do ignore them from time to time. Okay, so they're asking me to look at the bottom card. Last chance. If you want me to pull a card for you, let me know. Oh my gosh, they asked me to look at the bottom card. So I'm saying, instead of believe, faith, and then it says faith, believe it. So we're going to say, faith, have confidence in your dreams. If you don't have confidence in your dreams, if you don't have faith in yourself, who is going to? Nobody else can do what we each came here to do. Right? We each have gifts and abilities that we came to bring to the table. This is all heart-centered essence. Number 16, again, the physical body. We had a 7 somewhere. The 43, the physical body. This is all about healing. As we progress, we heal. As we heal, we begin to weed and get rid of. Yeah. Thanks, Jen. Yes, of course. Everyone here, no doubt about it, is on a similar path. And many, many years ago, probably 10 to 12 years ago, I received the message that I was a light worker in service to planetary light workers. So I was a healer here in service to the light workers of the world. And that seems like a tall order. And yet it's the little things that we do behind the scenes. Like, you see what comes here. I mean, what you see is what you get pretty well everywhere, except with those moments that I feel I have to hold my tongue. I'm right there in the shadows with all of you. You may see me here. Many of you don't know my story, and it's been a frigging heroic story. And honestly, I'm lucky to be alive. And I have lived through things I never imagined that I could get to the other side of. And yet here I am, and I feel closer and closer to the dream of being of service to humanity in a really expansive way, in a really prosperous way that supports not only myself, but also the collective that I serve, and the greatest and highest good of humanity as well. So have faith in yourself. Show up for yourself because you are safe. Another 9. Oh my gosh, we're getting these recurring numbers. Yeah, we are getting these recurring numbers. So the safety is in our ability to renew. 999. We are wrapping up a cycle of linear time, because we are moving beyond the confines of the hands of time, which is the grip of the patriarch around our proverbial neck. We are ripping those hands off and saying, hands off, back off. My life is my life. My heart is my heart. And you can do whatever you want to do. You cannot govern me. Yes, have faith. That's our song of the day. George Michael, Faith. As soon as we get offline, I'm going to put YouTube on, put that song on, and dance around. And another one I've been listening to, not on repeat, but a number of times over the last few days, is George Michael's Freedom as well. I don't belong to you and you don't belong to me, yet in the family of humanity, we are brothers and sisters. We are the children of light. We're not the children of the corn. I got to watch that movie again. It terrified me when I was a child. I wonder what I was so scared of, but I don't really watch movies. Like I said, I only turn the TV on to dance. And that's liberating as well. To not have cable is so liberating. I get more done. There's not, at the end of the day, it's like, oh, now I'm going to go plant my butt on the couch and just veg. No, I'm up. I'm doing things until I go to my nest. And it's in the nest that I rest and renew, perhaps with all the fur babies, but that's where I go. I've been listening to Freedom too. Yay! We're on the same wavelength. So today we're going to listen to Faith, followed by Freedom. Followed by Let Your Love Flow. The Everly Brothers, I believe that one is, right? Let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love flow to all living things. I'm not going to keep singing because I'm feeling my voice isn't top notch today. Anyways, anyone else want a card? Jen D, do you want a card? Let me know. But we're safe. It says shelter inside. Inside of us is all we will ever need. All the tools, all the skills, the gifts, the abilities. We just must be willing to shift from the mind into the heart mind. And that's what we're here for. We are here for the great shift. So many of us have already awakened, and we continue to awaken on a daily basis. It's not a one-time thing. It's not a one-off. It's not like being woke. Woke is a freaking joke, and they actually hijacked this movement of consciousness, the movement of truth, because most who are woke or identify as woke and are hooked into the narratives, it's evil, as Felix had said earlier. It's really a demonic narrative. Woke is a joke. It's past tense, and it tightens the noose around our proverbial collective necks to the point where people are snapping, right? So we are here again to restore righteousness and integrity through our solitary walk within our heart space. We are surrounded and protected by legions of light, ancestors who love us unconditionally and of course, the creator of all life, Mother, Father, God, Source. And I'm not talking about Mother, Father as half man, half woman. None of that foola la. I'm talking about the divine mother, the divine essence of the feminine, the divine essence of the father, and the divine essence of their creation, the child, you and I. We can look at it like the natives view Father Sky, Mother Earth. We already call the earth our mother, and yet look at the abuse that we have allowed to take place on this planetary realm, that we have allowed to perpetuate via the abuse that we tolerate in our own personal lives, whether it comes from an external source or from within the mind. So go deeper inside to renew so that you can really welcome this new beginning that wants to be born through you. So, with that being said, it is high noon here in my part of the world, Durham region, Ontario, in the GTA. Anyways, I hope you all have a great day. Thank you so much for your engagement here. The Jen times two, Pamela, and of course, the divine masculine, Felix. I'm so glad he came back, ladies. I am so glad. If you were here a couple days ago, you'll understand why. Anyways, with that being said, we're going to remind you of what this random card Leanne Peters sent to me one time. Living our purpose, the wheel of fortune has changed in our favor, and it's time for us. Do the world a favor. Do yourself a favor. Harness your inner power. Trust your heart more and have faith in your beautiful dreams. Yeah. Who said that? Didn't Jerry Springer say that? Take care of yourself and each other. It was one of those smutty daytime talk shows. And I don't know if it was him, someone. Take care of yourself and each other. And that's what we're here to do. We are not here to perpetuate harm. We are not here to self-harm. And any rejection of the essence of God that we were each born is self-harm, in my humble opinion. So with that being said, I got to get a light. So anyways, with that being said, I see you, I feel you, I love you. Thank you so much for showing up today. Have a great day. Get out there and draw down the power of the sun. Live your light in the here and now, and at night, rest and renew. Be good to you. I see you. No, I never, my son's been having it on these days. I guess we've got like a fire stick or something. And so certain things are free. And of course, the garbage is free, right? Of course, garbage is free. Mindless entertainment. So yeah, I never really watched Springer any either, but I know they all used to chant his name and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, have a great day, everyone. I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you for the thumbs up, although they keep going from 4 to 1. I don't know who's taking them back. No take backs. And remember, bring love into any and all situations, because love is the essence of God. And that is what we each are. I see you. I feel you. Thank you for sharing your beautiful heart with me. Until tomorrow, everyone, take good care of yourself. And that way you'll be able to take good care of others too. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.